How's she going, my son? And welcome back to Warframe, Specters of the Rail. Now, I'm not going to go through and unlock all the junctions on camera, because that's a lot of work. But, I mean, you get the idea with the one I did unlock. You know, you get a boss fight, you get a boss fight with a Specter, which is another Warframe. Which is really cool, actually. And I'm not just saying that because the one I fought was Frost. Anyway, you know, it gives you an objective, like the one I did. I gotta kill 150 Grenier people on this planet. I gotta kill 3 toxin injectors at E Prime, which is the sabotage mission. Complete an alert, and complete the quest Once Awake, which I believe is the tutorial. I'm pretty sure that's the tutorial. So, you know, once you do all that, I get the access to the junction mission, and then I can go to Mars. You know, so that unlocks. And the same thing happens with every planet. It's just different objectives. Like, for this one, I have to collect cores and mods, defeat Eximus units, complete the quest Vor's Prize, you know, stuff like that. Although, I'm a little curious. You go to Mars. Is there any way to get to Mercury from Venus? Yeah, so Vor's Prize would involve... Yeah, that would make sense, because the old quest used to be you were on Earth for the very first mission, the tutorial, when you were pulled out of the void, because that's where they pulled you out of. That's where they pulled you to. You're on the run, you get to Mercury, you do some stuff, you go to Venus to get some parts, you meet the Corpus, you get the thing that takes takes like the bug off your leg that lets Vor screw with your suit. Or your Warframe, I should say, because we know it's not a suit anymore. And then the end of that mission is assassinate Vor. So going to Mercury is actually kind of like a... Oh, 19. Assassinating Vor is actually kind of like a side quest now. I mean, you're still probably going to do it because it's like the first thing you should be doing. And, I mean, you get stuff for it. But, like, particularly because, like, getting to Mercury will give you... No, okay, so Once Awake isn't the quest I think it is. But then you get your Kubro. Ooh, you get a Boltor. A Boltor is a really good weapon. You get the Boltor, well, the blueprint. And a lot of salvage. I mean, for me, obviously, that's not that big of a deal. I can run through one mission with, like a Necros or something and just go to a planet where salvage drops and have all that I need. But, I mean, 3,000 salvage when you're this early, when you're really early in the game, that's a lot of salvage. That's probably enough to make the Boltor and possibly another weapon, right? You know, it's all relative. But yeah, like, doing the quest line would get you some cool shit. Yeah, and this isn't a junction, strictly speaking, because you only get this mission once you do the second dream, because, you know, plot happens and the moon is unlocked as a mission. Okay, so, what we're going to do today, instead of more junction stuff, is I am going to do one of these fissures. Okay. So, like, these are the tiers. Let's just do the first one. So there's a tear here. What do I want? Not much from these particular ones I have. I guess, like... Yeah, I guess I'll do one of these, because there's a form of blueprint in it, so, I mean, it's something. It will be consumed if you seal the Void Fissure and extract. Yes. Okay, so it's a mobile defense mission. Oh. One of those lore chummies is on the ground there. Oh yeah, I never investigated if that's what that was, actually. We'll do that at the end of this episode, too. Boop. Watch out. I'm detecting a void fissure nearby. Do you have a matching relic? Okay, so the Void Fissure is actually a thing you have to find in the mission. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? Have a clip. I love the Azima. Oxium in a box. Can never complain about that. I hope they don't make the Void Fissures too hard to find. Like, I'm all for a challenge in games, but when it's something you're expected to do repeatedly in order to, like, farm the odds, it shouldn't be too difficult. Because then it just gets taxing. And then people stop wanting to play the game. You know, there's that fine line. It should feel like an accomplishment, but it shouldn't feel like an absolute hassle. Kind of the long and short of it. Like, if your bosses and the challenges in your game can be, like, legitimately compared to Dark Souls in terms of, like, you know, player failure rate, if player is not, like, precision perfect, you might want to dial it down a little bit. You might want to dial it down a little bit. Not that I'm saying Dark Souls is the hardest game in the world, or anything like that, because I don't believe that, personally. I think, you know, it is a steep learning curve. That is where a lot of people get the impression that this game is hard. Well, that Dark Souls is hard. Although, admittedly, Warframe has a bit of a weird learning curve, too, although obviously they've been working on alleviating that in this very patch. But, yeah, but like I was saying about Dark Souls, you know, it's not that the game is hard. It's that the game has a steep learning curve, and it's unforgiving when you do screw up. However, almost everything that can go wrong is your fault. Your fault in the sense, you could have done something else. Why didn't you do this? Like, why didn't you switch to a different weapon instead that has better reach on a particular boss instead of something else? And oh man, he got messed up. You know, why did you try to cast a spell when a mob was right in your face? Why did you try to Estus when a mob was right in your face? You know, like, everything, like, whenever something can go wrong in Dark Souls, unless it's like an ambush or something, and I mean, hey, every game's got ambushes. Shit like that happens. You know, you're supposed to go, like with Dark Souls, you're supposed to realize, oh, I fucked up, let's try that again. Let's get up, pick up my smear on the ground to get my souls back, and let's try this again. You know, that's kind of what it is. But, like, as opposed to, like, say, an MMO raid, like, just take your pick. A lot of them are similar. You know, shots fired. The big thing is, with MMO raids, is that sometimes there's randomization mechanics. You've got the issue of coordinating 25 plus people on a single task. You have the issue of, like, just lag. Just the hardware failure. Because if the whole group has to be spinning on all cylinders, and one guy's got a shitty internet connection, I guess that's our rift, you know, shit's gonna go south. And it's not really anything you can do about that. So, like, do I go in there? I guess let's find out. Herp. Oh, okay, I gotta hit a button. I was just gonna jump in, head first. Ceiling fissure, 0%. What do? Whoa, what the? Okay, so dudes spawn. Lots of dudes spawn. Can they screw with the fissure? So, like, do I have to, like, keep them from it? Or does it fill up at percentages? Oh, I gotta get chummy jiggers. Okay. Oh, and I'm on a time limit. Oh, fuck. Okay. We gotta start taking this seriously. So you gotta kill dudes really quickly, get the chummy jiggers that they drop, stuff it in the fissure, Bob's your uncle. Okay, so it tends to summon corrupted mobs, I'm noticing. And it's still pulling in regular mobs from the level. Jeez, where'd he end up? Oh, there's a chummy jigger. Gimme. Oh, I gotta put it in the thing. You know what? Screw the guns. I have to kill fast and bullets too slow. A little bit of RNG, because you gotta get lucky and get a lot of drops. I wonder if, like, a Necros or a Hydroid can, go in the thing. There we go. Like a Necros or a Hydroid can make this easier by, making them drop more of the orbs with their looting abilities, because that'd be a pretty legit use for them. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time. Cough up more orbs, you fuckers. Where is it? Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Where is it? No. Oh, there's it. There it is. Ah, pick it up, damn it. Okay, there we go. 60%. Come on, all of you drop a fissure thing, please. No, I'm not gonna make it. Oh. Oh! That had some time! I might stand a chance after all. Come on. Oh, no, I don't. Damn it! Aw. Rip. Okay, well now we know what to do. So now we know what we're up for. So I'm actually going to test. I'm going to test and see if I'm going to test and see if what I was thinking about Hydroid would work. The idea that he can loot more of the reactant stuff out of people with his tentacle ability. Where is it? Where are you, you salty bugger? There you are. Bam. I love this color scheme. I just hit random, and this is what I got. And I'm like, yes. This is amazing. More of this, please. Okay, we're going to be doing most of the killing with the tentacles anyway, but grab some OP weapons just in case I run out of energy. Which can happen. Merlock? Nah. Tomos. Yeah, that'll do. The split sword is fine for now.
If I may say, operator, Your chosen Warframe suits you.
Also, I gotta make sure. Is Hydroid modded out? Best as I can. Okay, let's do this. Let us see if this whole fissure thing works out. Okay, so I don't lose the mission if I lose the I don't lose the mission if I lose the relic, which is good because that'd be like a double slap in the dick. But and you usually get charged extra for that. But you know, like, so you do lose the relic by the looks of it. So it is a gamble. But you know, we should be able to pull this off.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
Especially with the old plasma arm cannon.
I can't do this without them. Watch out. I'm detecting a void fissure nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Now, is the void marked on the map as one of my objectives? No, I just have to find it with my eye holes, which is fine.
We have got to find the terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Open this sucker up.
You found the fissure. If you have a matching relic, you can start the reaction now. Just make
Put this
sure
thing down.
what comes next.
Ah, I'm out of mana. Hang on, hang on. Come on, gimme. There we go. And tentacles for everyone. And by the looks of it, it does make people drop more fissure loot. Good times. Which is good, because we need a lot of this stuff. Doesn't look like it increases the odds by 100%. But it looks like I'm getting more. Although I don't know. It might just be that I'm killing things faster. Because I was having problems with mag because I was like... Fiddly gun I wasn't used to using. The terrain, like melee wasn't nice for that terrain because of all the little jumps I had to make and stuff. Void traces. Oh, you pick them up in lumps. Okay, that's good. Because I was wondering, it was like, do I get one of these per mission? Or like... Or do I get more than one? Because if it takes 100 tries to refine your odds of getting more, that's some pretty bad odds. Come on, give me more stuff.
Quick, pick up that tablet. It's working. The relic is showing cracks.
So what this boils down to is it's a very hard... The relics are a very hard to open chest. I'm okay with this. Ah. Screw off. Oh, geez, bombard. Actually, the Tomos would probably do better damage. Oh, they're already dead. Okay. Gotta find these. Oh, hello. Okay, so the extra loot drop, I think it has an impact, but it isn't 100% extra loot drop. Actually, yeah, that makes sense with how Hydroid's ability works anyway. Because it's always you roll an additional thing on the table, not a particular thing drops.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Cool. And now we just do the rest of the mission as normal. I won't bore you with the details there, so we'll skip and get to the good stuff.
Upload and prepare to defend.
See you in a bit. Why are there tentacles up there? They're not doing anyone any good up there. Ugh, I really wish they would fix how this ability targets. You can either conserve your own reward or select one of your squad mates' rewards which you receive a duplicate of. Oh. Okay, but since I'm on my own, I only get to pick what I got anyway. Okay, well that's good incentive for doing these things in groups, though.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay. I see how this stuff works. And I got 12 traces. Alright. So that's not enough to upgrade one of my Void Chummy Jiggers to make it have better odds. But you need 10 of them to make the key now for going to the derelict, so that's good. Okay. Speaking of... Yeah, I still have the things for them, yeah. Oh, might as well pick that up. No, not the not the derelict keys. The dragon keys, which is what you need for the corrupt mods, because they open the special doors. Yeah. Okay. I can stumble. Pick up some stuff I need to pick up. Make another forma. Always need more forma. Okay, so... Oh! I'm silly. I didn't realize that I could switch my screen up here for other ones. Okay, so I've got more choices then of what I need to be looking for. Oh, wow. Oh, I might be doing this one a lot, because I am only that piece away from getting Ash Prime. And I kind of want Ash Prime. So, yeah. I'm going to be doing that one. Sarin Plime Brewplant. Now, okay. Quick test before the episode ends.
Remember the old war?
Quick test.
Border seems to have misplaced those memories.
Quick test. Okay, we go to this. We do a level 1 fissure. Can we do it with a level 2 relic? By the looks of it, it can. I'm just going to jump out of the mission, though. I think... Yeah, you don't lose your... Like the keys of old, you don't lose your Chummy Jigger if you abort. Or, like, you know, you had a disconnect or whatever. Okay, so... Let us go see what one of these other ones looks like. All the way in the void. Where is it? Game. Mutt. Oh, I don't have it unlocked. Okay, well, okay, we gotta have to go somewhere else then. Okay, so my limitation is what era I can get, which is like which pool of things I can pull from. Okay. Okay, yeah. I get what you're putting down, game. I be seeing what you saying. So for this one, I can only use the Lith keys. This one I can only use the Meso keys. This one I can only use the Neo keys. And this one I can only use the Axie keys. And I'm assuming this is scaling difficulty. Because, I mean, the missions are literally scaled difficulty. Like, this is only level 11 to 13. This is 20 to 30. Now, I noticed the mobs popping out of the fissure were a little tougher than the stuff that was in the mission normally. So, like, the stuff here, you might be running into, like, level 50s and stuff. Okay, yeah, I get what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, so before we head out, I am going to check the, I guess universe? Fragments, here we go. Earth fragment. Oh, this is the concept art stuff. But I'm not getting the image because I only have one of the 3 pieces, so that's why it's all janked up like this. Okay. I wonder if that means I can put it up on my displays in my ship. once I get it all. Because that'd be kind of cool. I get you. Alright, so, Specters of the Rail. There's more to it, obviously, but a lot of it is stuff got changed. And I mean, there's a lot to do, but, like, you kind of get the gist of what there is now from these couple of videos. At least I hope so. You know, I'll look around and do other stuff. See what's what. I want to see what, like, a high-level junction unlocks. Like, getting to the Void. Getting to the Void. Let's see what that kind of junction unlocks. Oh. Doesn't unlock a thing. Okay. To Europa. Limbo Theorem. The New Strange, which is the quest for Chroma. An Ancestor Blueprint. Okay. Okay, I think I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, so there isn't a junction to the Void. There isn't a junction to Ceres, which is interesting. Huh. Oh well, I'll just have to do a little bit of looking and poking and prodding in my own time. Anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. Twitter, Tumblr, and subscription are in the description as usual. Please, engage in all three. I would appreciate it. The Tumblr is optional, but obviously I would like you to subscribe. And Twitter is more accurate than the subscriptions, and letting you know when my content is available. So, you know, you'll have that up and running. And you'll get more Warframe goodness, Darkest Dungeon lately. I will be getting back to the Undertale playthroughs, don't you worry, anyone who's been waiting for those. And whatever else new happens to grace my vision. Or old, depending on what I get. I would really like to record some console stuff, so I'd have to look into a capture card, but we'll see in the future. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and ciao for now. Oh, I can't emote when I'm in my ship. Oh well.